My first condition is not about me, is that in the moment that the club is certain about the planning and what to do next year is when I will come into the picture. There are a lot of turning points, as I said before, but definitely Mumbai City is the one that made the team believe that we could be champions, yes.
মৌসুমে অস্কার ব্রুজোন কোচিংয়ে ইস্ট বেঙ্গল চ্যাম্পিয়ন হয়েছে, এখনও সেই চ্যাম্পিয়নের রেস চলছে সমর্থকদের মধ্যে। ফিরে যাওয়ার আগে নতুন মৌসুমের জল্পনাও শুরু। যাওয়ার আগে সেন্টার অফ ক্রিয়েটিভিটিতে অস্কার ব্রুজোন মুখোমুখি হয়েছিলেন ইটিভি ভারতে।
Are you staying back as East Bengal coach? What's your position as far as future is concerned?
Well, we still have one more week of contract. Now it's going to be some talks, and let's see what is the direction. I was telling that one thing is the instability and there is no clarity of Indian football. My first condition is not about me, is that in the moment that the club is certain about the planning and what to do next year is when I will come into the picture.
When you took the charge of East Bengal, did you think that East Bengal would be a champion?
I'm coming here for winning trophies in a couple of countries. I don't want to make a hype, but of course the ultimate aim of every coach is becoming champions, and what we did last year, planning the team, going to the point of the real needs, having time and doing proper professional work since the extension of my contract in February. Of course, inside me, I was always having that, but different thing is communicating that way in a team that was struggling for many years to challenge for the top positions. But if you ask me personally, yes, I always have the feeling that we can be competing at least with the best Indian clubs.
East Bengal is known for his never say die attitude, but what was the difficulties? How difficult was to bring back this never say die attitude?
This is very easy to say, very difficult to do and implement. One of the reasons is that last year when I came here, the dressing room was completely sitting apart. They were having problems. The former coach has forced to leave. So I found a team that was dead, divided, not sticking together. And one of the first things that we did is bringing back the unity, the cohesion. One of the key points was the AFC Challenge Cup in Bhutan, that we could progress to the final stage, and in that moment was the click for the team to believe that being together we could go for further heights. So yeah, one thing is the situation I found when I came, and second thing is where we wanted to go with the help, of course, of Emami, the management, the support staff. I think that I made clear to every department the responsibilities of everyone, and since there, everything started to assemble again.
When did you understand that you can be a champion?
In the last game. In the last game is when we were having the real possibilities of depend on us. And if you want to give you a little bit more time, the first moment that I started to believe is with the comeback we did with Mumbai City. That game, that 1-2, is the first moment that I could start thinking that the probabilities were going to be there.
The Mumbai City match is the turning point.
There are a lot of turning points, as I said before, but definitely Mumbai City is the one that made the team believe that we could be champions, yes.
You have won in Maldives, in Bangladesh, now in India. So is this the most special one?
No doubt. I think that my career is marked by a positive tendency in order of difficulty. In Maldives, the champion team, and it was very difficult to superate. The champion team there was Masilla. When I came, we won the league with New Radiant. In Bangladesh, the champion team for years was Abahani. When I came, we won it for 5 years consecutive with Vasundhara Kings. And now in India, in the Super League, of course, the dimension of the Super League is the biggest one. So, yeah, probably this is the peak of my coaching experience and the peak moment of my career.
Toughest one?
Probably yes. Besides being a short league, everybody was telling that the short league, that many teams were not having full resources. I think this is the toughest one. That even all the teams, if you make a couple of mistakes, you will be out of the title race. So there is no room for making mistakes. And I'm sure that if the league takes 26 games, we would be also having our options to be fighting for the top position. So yeah, probably due to the conditions of the season, the toughest one. I can tell that I'm not superstitious. I can tell that I don't believe in luck, but I can tell that I believe in when you do the things well, it can be God's plan, it can be karma, you can call it different way, reward of hard work, reward of determination, psychological. So yes, I believe that if you are diligent and if you do good work, somehow you are gonna get rewarded.
You have not cleared your stand. You are staying or not staying. You have taken 7 days because you said that you have 7 days in your hand. After that, you will take the decision. If you stay here, what kind of changes required for East Bengal team?
The first of all is that I'm listening a lot of things, and the reality is that I'm not going to make any move. My decisions are going to be taken from 1st of June. So in case we don't see the way forward with East Bengal. So there is nothing about me or negotiating. Yes, I'm receiving proposals, interest, but I'm holding everything till the first week of June. And second, what are the things that help me to East Bengal? What I told you is that the management, Mami and the management, they come to speak to me regarding the plan, how we are going to do for the next year, and what are going to be the conditions of the league and of all the professionals. But as I told you, I don't know if in this moment, with uncertainty of Indian football and the way forward, I don't know if our management is ready to do so. So that question should be done to management and not to me.
Do you have any, particular manager, foreign manager that you like to, watch?
I want to take the best from all of them. So I don't work with similarity to any manager, but I like the best of Mourinho, the best of Klopp, the best of Guardiola, the best of Arteta, the best of... I like to take the best things and of course accommodate with my football ideas. And if you want a reference, when I was young player, playing in Celta Vigo, Celta Vigo played the Champions League. Adrian is also from my city, so both of us, I think that we watch some of the best football that you can watch in Europe. Celta Vigo was not a top club, but they were always trying to play very good football with top players, with World Cuppers like Mafinho, with Mostovoy, Karpin. I can give you a lot of names that probably in Asia they are not very famous, but my club on those early 2000s, they were one of the teams playing better football of them. So that is my reference, and then of course my football career with all the learnings, watching hours and hours of football days and weekends, sometimes watching 4 or 5 games. So then I made my own idea and what is the football that I like. My first talks about East Bengal, actually it comes with Subhash Bhowmik. On those times I was the coach of Sporting Goa, he was the coach of Churchill Brothers. Somehow we built a very good relationship. I remember every week going to have lunch to the south, to Kolba, to meet him, to have lunch with him. So yeah, this is also dedicated to him, a tribute, because he's an important person of the history of this club.
অস্কার ভিডিও কি নতুন মরশুমে ইস্ট বেঙ্গলের দায়িত্বে থাকছেন? সেই জল্পনা কিন্তু রেখেই দিলেন। তবে ইস্ট বেঙ্গলকে নিয়ে তার যে অনেক ভালো স্মৃতি রয়েছে সেটা কিন্তু তিনি জানিয়ে দিলেন। পাশাপাশি সুভাষ ভৌমিকের সাথে তার যে একটা সম্পর্ক তৈরি হয়েছিল বা তার সাথে একটা ভালো বন্ধুত্ব তৈরি হয়েছিল গোয়াতে কোচিং করানোর সময়, সেটাতেও কিন্তু জানাতে ভুললেন না। সব মিলিয়ে ইস্ট বেঙ্গলকে একটা ভালো জায়গায় চ্যাম্পিয়ন করে দিয়ে অস্কার ব্রুজো নতুন দিনের স্বপ্ন দেখিয়ে চলে গেলেন এবং বললেন যে যদি ভারতীয় ফুটবলের ছবিটা পরিষ্কার হয় তিনি ইস্ট বেঙ্গলের কোচই থাকবেন। সঞ্জয় অধিকারী, ETV ভারত, কলকাতা।